Alright guys, time for the next set of the Grandmaster Challenge, second round robin. This time it's going to be Afo going up with his guy against Senamon playing Guile. Senamon has definitely been the clear tournament favorite so far. He placed first in the first round robin, defeating everyone else, although he did have a couple of close calls, one of them being Afo, in a very highly contested, very intense set. Afo did talk to me about this matchup. He does find it to be considerably difficult for Guy in terms of actually making up the space and getting in. Guy doesn't have very fast walk speed. He does have the runs in order to make up distance quickly, but it also presents the risk of running into Guile's quick footsie normals, which definitely in this matchup are superior to Guy's. This is going to be a first to 10. Senamon won 8-6 last time, so he goes in with a 2-0 advantage.
The stage of battle is set.
Alright, here we go. Immediately goes for a Hosanto, reading for a Sonic Boom. I kind of like that. At the same time, Senamon does have a very high Sonic Boom throwing ratio, sometimes not in the best advised positions. But now he's keeping up the walls. Gets underneath the Sonic Boom that time, but only manages to force a block. Doesn't try to do a cross-up on the way down, afraid that Senamon is going to focus himself away or just walk underneath with a throw. There's the back throw. Senamon has the distance, but he decides to attack instead. There's that flash kick. It would have broken the focus. Oh, goes for a throw punish instead. He could have done down forward roundhouse into a flash kick to end the round right then and there. Either way, was feeling pretty confident that Afo wasn't going to find a chance to get in, or at the very least put him in a situation where Afo would have had to spend too much in terms of resources. Big trade with the Hosanto there, puts Guile in the corner. This is what Afo needs to capitalize on. He did use the medium kick to good effect last time, being able to trade with a lot of Sonic Booms in his favor as far as damage. Focuses a couple of Sonic Booms. He does want to have the Ultra 1 charge to try to discourage Senamon from using those when he's cornered. Senamon finds the back throw. The Guile special when his back is to the wall. Nice, great reactions with the flash kick. Gets over with that jump medium kick, but good blocks by Senamon. Is forced to FADC, but wow, he was expecting Afo to stay in his face and charge that focus, which obviously didn't happen. Afo now is bullying Senamon in the corner. Nice, gets underneath with the Hosanto. Senamon tried to rush in, got hit. There goes that round to Afo. Goes with the Bushin flip. Senamon not reacting in time with a flash kick. Would have had to catch him pretty early, and of course would have been weary of the elbow there. Nice, uses the advantage situation to nail that standing fierce. Gets the life lead. But gets caught, but no combo finish there by Afo. He manages to guess his way in with a slide, but not much going afterwards. Senamon immediately escaping. He's been doing that off every knockdown that he's eaten so far. Managed to escape without taking too much damage. Oh, just that little bit of forward movement putting Afo in a bad spot. Guile turns into a frame trap machine once he has you in the corner. Decent link there by Senamon, good damage. Oh, he caught the tail end of that EX run. Punishes it when there was no armor left by that time, no life left either. Senamon takes a game, and now he is up 3-0 on the aggregate score. Nice of that standing fierce to prevent Afo from trying to jump forward. Is forced to focus dash backwards after taking that Sonic Boom. He's trying to do that so he'll have Ultra 1 charged. Ooh, that focus was very, very risky. He was expecting potentially another Sonic Boom. But Senamon has been judicious enough with those. Nice with the air back throw to regain the space. And goes instead for the pressure, and he just smelled the blood in the water. Immediately capitalizing on Afo's attempt to jump out. Crouching fierce. Another round to Senamon. Nice with the trade in Afo's favor. Jumps over the Sonic Boom. No way that Senamon could have anti-aired there. And again, he's taking those trades. Doesn't do it fast enough the second time, though. Eventually, he ceases to be in range, I guess. Ooh, big punish after that focus, after he managed to counter poke with it. Good stuff using the frame advantage in that situation. Gets caught out of the Sonic Boom. That's something that FO had been doing a lot in the previous set, and he's giving Senamon the reminder right here. Has a chance for a setup jumps too early. That was an obvious empty jump by the time he landed. Goes EX Hosanto, FADC EX Bushin Senpukiak loses all of his resources and had nothing with which to get out of that super chip damage. And that's that match. Senamon now up 4-0. Big momentum swing in that last round, potentially a big psychological swing as well. Okay, Afo keeping up the pressure though, trying not to let up, trying to keep himself in this. Senamon has made it incredibly difficult to find any significant hits. When that surprise jump forward, Afo not reacting, eats a lot of damage here, probably pretty close to stun. There it is. There would have been a flash kick to juggle after that down forward roundhouse. Either way, very, very dominant round by Senamon. Alright, puts up the wall of Sonic Booms. Nice with the focus at just the right distance that Afo has been sliding at so much. Again, flash kick FADC. Since Afo has been so relentless on offense, he's generally been eating those a lot. Big damage stun combo there. Gets the back throw afterwards. Wow. We blinked and Senamon took 2 more games, and now he is up 5-0. Alright, gets underneath with the Hosanto. No perfect there. But Afo's going to want to set his standards a little higher than that. Okay, here we go. Hard knockdown. Goes for the double jump forward setup. Really nice with the jumping heavy kick. Guile's hitbox on wake up a little finicky. Gets him hit by a lot of stuff that most characters don't. And Afo with a maximum damage punish afterwards after he gets the stun. Great stuff. Great mental response to that double perfect earlier. Gets over the Sonic Boom with the elbow, but that was pretty early. Got anti-aired. Well, that time he varied the distance just a little bit. Senamon expecting him to come down early again. There's this corner situation that defines this matchup so much for Afo. Nice catch with the EX Hosanto on the backdash. But now he's lost the corner. Senamon is free to start walking himself back out or to try to go in and try to pressure with Guile's pretty potent corner frame traps. He's kind of playing a bit of a middle ground, thinking to advance. Ooh, that focus was such a good decision. So many guys like to run slide at that distance to try to surprise you. Well, he was anticipating a flip or something with that jump fierce. Either way, flash kick, and there was probably an FADC, well, definitely an FADC behind it.
This is the last round. Fight!
And pretty similar start so far. Backdashed himself almost into trouble there, Senamon, but either way, there's that Hosanto. Afos looking for any opportunities that he can. He tried to go for just a straight level 3 focus. Ooh, wow, Senamon completely missing his punish on the EX Hosanto. Ooh, that was definitely a mistake just there. That jumping short that he did. Nice combo there by Senamon. Take any damage he takes as long as he has the life lead is just icing on the cake of him keeping up his defensive wall. Flash kick FADC, he's done that in the same situation every single time on both of the players' wake-ups. Oh, big opportunity here. Just manages to land the whole thing. Afo on the brink here. Ooh, misses his cross-up and gets thrown into the corner. Ooh, my goodness, really gutsy decision. Uses the projectile invincibility on the regular Bushin Senpukiak and kept his meter for an EX just in case he would have needed it. Because that situation would have been tricky. Senamon was definitely not expecting that. Might not have been ready to punish it, and Afo would have had an EX ready afterwards for anything that came after. Oh, there's that focus at that distance again. Afo's gonna need to be careful of his sliding distances here. Eating a lot of damage just off of those failed offensive attempts, and Cinnamon has been putting those focuses at just the right places. He was looking for a Sonic Boom again, might have just barely caught Guile's hands as they tossed it. Either way, even though Afo is on the board, Cinnamon is still looking very, very strong. He almost took the last game, if not for a pretty big gamble that paid off by Afo. And the back fist, he started employing that a little more. Best way for Guile to discourage people from walking at him between Sonic Booms. Okay, gets thrown in the corner. What's the mix-up? Just goes for the flash kick. That wasn't a safe jump situation because of... Well, I mean, that's the trade-off for Guy doing the elbow versus medium kick mix-up there. Comes in after the Sonic Boom, catches the elbow coming down. Cinnamon looking so strong right here. Just needs one more victory in this spacing game, and manages to find it by anti-airing Afo's attempt to just jump in at him. And that's another game to Cinnamon.
Guile wins.
6-1 is the aggregate score right now. What does Afo have left in the tank? He needs to find a stronger response in this footsie game. His slides can definitely use some improvement right now, at least as far as where he's choosing to throw them. And he seems to be foregoing them completely. That's the kind of distance he would have slid at where he just jumped. Gets anti-aired. No elbow that time. The second time he's been caught by that in consecutive rounds. But manages to find his opportunity with a focus. Runs in instead of using any meter. Delayed his button just a little bit to catch Cinnamon trying to poke his way out. Goes for just an ultra. I like that decision. Keeps his meter and does decent amounts of damage. Well, actually, really good damage. That I was expecting that to do a little less. And punishes the wake up ultra by Cinnamon. Pure desperation there, but I guess it was that similar thing to the Bushin Senpukyak by Afo. Completely unexpected, so he thought it might work. Here's that flash kick FADC. Afo starting to block those a little better, starting to look a little stronger here. Managed to find his jump in. There's a safe jump. And, ooh, that was... I wonder what he was looking for with that jump jab, potentially. Oh, right. He would have been looking for the air throw from Cinnamon, I think. Does that maximum distance run, EX run slide. FADC's after Hozanto to try to keep up pressure. Went for another Hozanto. Cinnamon reacts with a flash kick instead of throwing the Sonic Booms. Oh my god, so many flash kicks right now. Afo lands on the Sonic Boom, trying to just do a regular jump in. And every time Afo seems to find just a little bit of a response in the footsie game, Cinnamon seems to one-up him again, or to be able to outguess him in the wake-up game. Oh, he went for the flash kick, but the timing on the elbow and how long its active frames are completely preventing the invincibility of flash kick from being of any use. Comes in, that I think that should have been a punish, but Cinnamon definitely missed it. He definitely didn't hit his button on the first frame out of block stun. Goes for the overhead, but that second hit landed, so it wasn't as negative as it could have been. Nice, great timing on the AX run stop. Cinnamon not out of this, but Afo rushing his way in a little bit. It takes a couple of hits and they loses the life lead. Big sequence there. He went for a Bushin flip. I think he tried to hit the punch for the grab right at that last second and barely missed it. Either way, Cinnamon takes yet another game, and the score is 7-1. Tries to go for the slow trap with the crouch heavy punch. Cinnamon not biting, trying to keep his patience. No whiff punish on the Hozanto, but he'll take just keeping his life lead. Afo again going for that level 3 focus in that same situation. Has not worked yet. There's that back fist again, preventing the jump. Afo just tries to jump in again. Ooh, my goodness. Was that a link? Counter hit link? Indeed it was.
And the battle continues. Fight!
Afo just seems to be completely out of answers at this point. Everything he's trying seems to backfire. Every single approach he has is stopped one way or another. Oh, what the? He did an EX Bushin flip. That was a very strange attempt at a mix-up at that point. He goes for the overhead that time. Nice, manages to win out in the footsie game with a standing medium kick. Gets in, gets good corner damage after the focus. And the overhead. Senamon got hit by that standing. Weird stuff. Probably tried to poke while he was standing. Goes for the EX Bushin Senpukyak for the little bit of extra damage. And it ends up mattering just enough to give him that round. No anti-air attempt there by Senamon, watching for any attempts for Afo to go over. Also wary of just how big the elbow's hitbox is underneath if he's not ready to low profile it. Nice with the combo there. Senamon, after getting out of the corner, managing to reestablish the life lead in his favor. He's playing so well here. He has the 1 EX meter. Immediately throws it. He's fine with all this chip damage. Jumps back. He predicted that jump, but it wasn't quite the right space for him. Gets the anti-air with the crouching fierce. Senamon's so on point right now.
Guile wins.
8-1.
It's the battle of the
If Afo has a response, he needs to figure it out pretty fast. Oh, he managed to get back to the crouching fierce. That, again, that's the risk of him using it in that range. That guy could land short. That was a good trade for Afo, but the Senamon switching up from throwing the Sonic Boom to just hitting with the back fist instead, preventing Afo from walking into that medium kick range. Another thing that Afo talked to me about when he was discussing this matchup last time. Oh, he was looking for elbow there, didn't get it, and now Afo manages to throw him closer to the corner, gets a safe jump situation. That was just a bare miss, and he got thrown into the corner. Huge turnaround here for Senamon in this round. Oh, just goes for another throw. Goes for EX run stop, predicting just any kind of button or projectile from Senamon. Didn't happen. Nice with that late Sonic Boom to stop the overhead. I'm not particularly sure if he knew it was coming. Ooh, the Bushin Senpukyak again, but as Afo tries to get in, his run stop was a little late, got him into trouble, kept him in range of the EX flash kick, and Senamon takes another round. Senamon's so dominant, successful frame trap there, gets all the little bits of damage that he can take, and taking his opportunities where they matter. Now he has Afo in the corner again, just comes out with a well-timed back throw after dashing in successfully during the footsie game. Now he's back in the corner. Big trade for him with a flash kick, gets out of the corner, and he's gonna get a full punish here with Ultra 1. Is that the game? Indeed it is. Very, very damaging Ultra. And Senamon already at set point.
Who will emerge a champion? Fight!
Match starts very similarly to all the previous matches. Sonic Booms being thrown, footsie game being played around it. Nice, successfully counterpokes with the Sonic Boom into the back fist. Afo ran away from doing the level 3 focus again. He realized that he's been autopiloting through that too hard. A little late in all honesty, but let's see if he can start pulling it back from this game on. Ooh, just a free jump in there for Senamon. No reaction by Afo. He had the meter for EX Bushin Senpukyak. Didn't pull it out in time. Great delay on the Sonic Boom there from his usual timing. Managed to catch the elbow coming down. He's got all this meter. He would typically keep it for the flash kick FADC scenarios, because that's something that's definitely shown Afo a bit of a hard time. Nice counterpokes with the standing fierce for Afo trying to come in. Good crouch tech, manages to counter hit Afo's offense. It's looking worse and worse for Afo as it goes on. Backdashes his way out of the throw, but not enough recovery frames for him to punish. FADCs wanted to keep up the pressure, didn't want to be in a negative frame situation. Intriguing choice there rather than doing the Ultra. And he just tosses that last-ditch effort and pure desperation by Affo, gets punished by Senamon. Very, very convincing victory. 10-1 continues to impress here at the Grandmaster Challenge. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, and, well, we'll see you in the next set.